Hello. In this tutorial we will learn about population, sample frame and sample unit. You'll be able to identify a population and a suitable sampling frame. When you think of a population, you may automatically think of the population of a country. This is one type of population. When you carry out a statistical investigation, the population is the whole group you are interested in. A population is everything or everybody that could possibly be involved in the investigation. It could be people. If a teacher wants information about the post-school choices students make, the population is all the final year students in the school. It could be things. If a delivery company wants to find information about the number of miles travelled by its delivery lorries, the population is all the lorries owned by the company. A census is a survey or investigation with data taken from every member of the population. In many countries, a national census is conducted every 10 years. This collects information about the people living in every home. National census data gives a detailed snapshot of the population. Government departments use this data to help plan housing, schooling, and health provision. There are some occasions where it is not possible to investigate the total population, when it is not possible to carry out a census. An example of this is a product produced in a factory, for example, fireworks. It would be impossible to carry out a census to see all the fireworks launched and exploded correctly, as this would use up all the fireworks and there would be none left. Also, a factory keeps producing more product, so it would be impossible to get to the end of the census. The sampling units are the people or items in the population. In the case of our final year students, it would be one student. In the example of the lorries, the sampling unit would be one lorry. The sampling frame is a list of all the sampling units. So in the case of the final year students, it would be a list of all the students. In the case of the lorries, it would be a list of all the lorries. The electoral register, sometimes called the electoral roll, lists the names and addresses of everyone who's registered to vote. This is often used as a sampling frame for the adult population of a town or country. A telephone book would not be a good sampling frame, since not everyone has a phone or is listed on the phone book. The advantages of a census are that it will be unbiased, it will be representative of the population, as it takes the whole population into consideration. The disadvantage of a census are that it is time-consuming, it is expensive, and it can be difficult to ensure the whole population has been surveyed, and there's a lot of data to process. The alternative to taking a census is using a sample. In a survey, you can take a sample from a population. A sample contains information about part of the population, a subset of the population. The results from the sample can be used to make conclusions for the whole population. Samples and how to choose them are the subject of another tutorial. To recap, a population is everything or everybody that could possibly be involved in an investigation. A census gathers data from the whole population. A sampling unit are the people or things in the population. And a sampling frame is a list of all the people or things in the population.